Hello guys, how are you doing? I hope you're well. So I'm just getting in touch because I would like to share with you some thoughts I had about setback. So setbacks are all those changes or change of plan that happens in life. Mostly when you think that you have a plan. So when you're trying to achieve something, you're trying to change something. You got a plan in your head, you got expectation. You think that things is gonna go in a certain way, and then what happens? Life gets in between. So things change. Things that maybe you wouldn't expect to happen. And it can be quite frustrating, to be honest, to go through setbacks, mostly if you weren't expecting them, because sometimes we give our best, we have a plan in our head, we give our best to that plan, and when things don't go in the way that we expect they will go, it can be quite frustrating. I've been in the past few weeks, I've been experiencing setbacks, so things didn't exactly go in the way that I was expecting, or they felt much harder than what I was expecting. At the beginning it was obviously quite frustrating, it was painful, it was draining. But then, a word came in my mind. I was actually in a moment in which I was, really asking myself, how am I going to do this? How am I going to overcome this moment? And the word that came in my mind is surrender. Which was a quite weird word. It just came in my mind, in the moment of frustration, because I think we all think of surrendering, of giving up on our idea, on our plan, but in this case, when you still want something and when you still got a kind of plan in your head, setback and surrendering to those setbacks is just basically find another solution. It's just about changing a little bit the plan. It's not about giving up. It's not about giving up here on your dreams, on your goal. It's just about being so resilient, so flexible, and so clever that you accept those setbacks, you accept those unexpected things, and you just say, okay, I'm gonna change the plan, I'm gonna be positive, I'm gonna be hopeful, and I'm gonna change plan. I'm gonna make different decision, and to be honest, first of all, you find different and new solution to new problem. That's what we are as a human being. We're very resilient. And second, surrendering and accepting those changes, you actually open yourself to new opportunities, to things that you wouldn't even expect that would come your way. For example, sometimes we really crave and we really plan towards what we actually want. But to be honest, I firmly believe that we get the true setback, through change of plan, to surrender sometimes to what our circumstances are. We get what we actually need rather than just what we want. And as I said, we have in our head an expectation of what our life should be, how we should look like, how much we should earn, what should we do with our life, and those expectations are not exactly always representing what we actually need in our life, what we need to learn, which direction we need to evolve, what we need to transform to actually become the best version of ourselves. So yeah, I wanted to share this, these thoughts, this reflection I had in the last 3-4 weeks, and they were very, very useful for me. They give me a lot of inner peace. Obviously, I'm not stopping, working on my goals. I'm not stopping working on my dreams. There's still challenge out there, and there's always gonna be, a change of plan. But it's just about being flexible and open to those change of plan when they will happen, and basically transform setbacks in opportunity. That's all it's about. So yeah, I wanted to share this with you, and You can leave comment if you want, or just say your opinion, or maybe you can state, type of challenge that you're going through. And it's always good to analyze what it is that you're going through, what your main challenges are, because you can start seeing them from different perspective, and try to transform them, from negative to something positive, useful, something that you can learn upon. Okay, so speak soon, and speak soon. Bye.